In a year which could see two royal weddings as well as a royal birth, another regal couple are quietly focusing on a different kind of big day, and keeping their fingers crossed tragedy will not strike again. The Queen's granddaughter Zara Tindall and ex-rugby star husband Mike are hoping and praying everything goes smoothly with 36-year-old Zara's pregnancy, announced earlier this month, because neither could face a repeat of their nightmare in December 2016 when they lost what would have been their second child to a miscarriage. In an exclusive interview, former England ace Mike, 39, says he and champion equestrian Zara are awaiting invites to both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's May wedding as well Princess Eugenie's marriage to new fiancé Jack Brooksbank, which it's hoped will take place later in the year, but their own happiness will depend on what happens over the next few months. We will be going to Harry's and Eugenie's weddings. Well, I think so. We haven't been invited yet though, said Mike. We're looking forward to them, but the big thing this year will be the new one on the way. That, I think, will be the most important thing to happen this year. I don't think there is too much to worry about except that, and if it goes well, we'll be happy. He reveals the couple are keeping pace with both wedding plans and the Duchess of Cambridge's third pregnancy in a way thoroughly befitting the latest generation of Windsors. Through WhatsApp, following the announcement of 26-year-old Eugenie's engagement to Jack, 29, this week, he said, "Me, my brother and then a few of Zara's side like her brother Pete and the cousins are on WhatsApp groups. I wouldn't say we're cutting edge, but it's just easier for some reason on WhatsApp. I'm in about 25,000 groups. You might do it for a get-together and just stay on the group, and occasionally people will post, you're scared to leave because you don't want to be seen to be rude." While Meghan and Harry have taken the media spotlight, the low-profile Tindalls have watched from the home they share with 4-year-old daughter Mia in Gloucestershire, well away from the media glare of London. Mike said, "We married in 2011, but it's all quite cool now. We don't really have to worry too much about that side of it as much as the rest if the family does. When we first started dating there was media interest. 14 years down the line, and living in Sandringham, we are not in the mix like in London." Zara, Princess Anne's only daughter, suffered her miscarriage just weeks after revealing they were expecting their second child in November 2016. A royal spokeswoman for the couple made the announcement on Christmas Eve that the baby had been lost. This month they announced their joy at expecting a brother or sister for Mia, who they described as their saving grace throughout the tragedy. Now Yorkshire-born Mike, who has worked as a TV pundit and sports ambassador since retirement from the game, is getting ready to be a stay-at-home dad so Olympic silver medalist Zara can train for the 2020 Tokyo Games. The wife will want to get back to riding as soon as possible, he said. She's still motivated for the Olympics, so I've got to help her to achieve that. Giving a rare insight into country life with his family, he said, "Mia's at the age where she loves being outside, trying to get her on the horses when we can. We get her on the bike and take her to tennis lessons and dance classes. She definitely would be into everything if you give her the chance. You try to give her as much as you can to fill her days. She's definitely got a lot of energy. Like everyone, we find it tricky being working parents at times. You've just got to get on with it and deal with it as best as you can. We've got support around us. Our parents help out too." Zara's sport dictates her schedule a little bit in terms of where she competes, and that helps with how the calendar looks, so between the two of us we'll make it work. He still finds time to keep in touch with his old teammates from the England World Cup winning side of 2003, again through social media. He said, "I follow them on Instagram or Twitter and I check what they're doing. If they're doing something stupid you just abuse them, give them a bit of a ribbing. That's the way of the world now. You might not speak to someone for a few years but you know what they've been up to by what they post. It's quite nice to do it that way." There's a good amount of the squad who keep in touch quite a bit. There are guys who have moved away and people like Phil Viscuri one don't see as much, but I still chat to him. Now Mike and some of his World Cup winning mates are planning to take part in a wild running event in April, called Wolf Run. The 10 km route combines mud runs, trail runs and obstacle runs. Mike added, "I like the idea." They got Will Greenwood and Neil back interested as well and we had a chat between us and we decided to do it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure Greenie will be the master and Becky will be whipping us from behind. It'll be a bit tougher than life at home, though. He revealed we just relax on the sofa and watch Netflix. Thank you for watching.